Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent
Country music.
news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Not news, but an op-ed. When the War and Treaty drop their new album, Plus One, next month, it'll include some songs that were written specifically with country radio airplay in mind. Michael Trotter and his wife Tanya have hit a lot of success benchmarks in the mainstream world over the past few years. But radio isn't one of them. And it's not that radio hasn't noticed that they're there. The duo has performed on major award show stages and been nominated in categories, toured and released music extensively. They spent years as one of the biggest names on the Americana scene. But they've also heard feedback from industry members that their music isn't, quote, radio friendly. And that term has always been a little vague. But in 2025, radio friendly is all but meaningless. During the genre's bro country years, there was a formula. Trucks, beer, girls. But country music has increasingly opened its doors to outsiders like Post Malone, Jelly Roll, Zach Bryan. And all of those artists have found success with comparatively experimental sounds. And radio has supported them. The War and Treaty's music blends soul and blues, using the male-female duet as its foundation. And it's true that their style is sonically different than much of what's on the radio. But in an ever-expanding genre landscape where outsider artists are some of radio's biggest stars right now, it's increasingly difficult to believe that style is the duo's biggest barrier. But radio airplay, or lack thereof, isn't always about whether their music is good enough. And the War and Treaty know that. Michael allows that the descriptor can be a catch-all scapegoat for programmers who don't want to play them, for reasons entirely unrelated to their music. The War and Treaty never used the word racism, but that's an undercurrent in the War and Treaty story, and a constant in the broader conversation about inequality in country radio airplay. Assumptions about their country bona fides are one of many instances of discrimination that black artists face in the genre. But even though the genre has sometimes questioned their authenticity, the War and Treaty are staying open-hearted. After all, like any other artists who grew up country, Michael and Tanya Trotter have always dreamed about hearing their songs on radio one day. Can I get an amen?